My bad. I have my notifications like muted, so I didn't even see your messages.
I figured that's why I sent you a message. I didn't know if that would be better, but yeah, that's why it was like,
No,
I'm
yeah,
giving him like
that
4 minutes. Let
worked.
me message him on League. All right. Oh my God, their logo is way too big.
Just gotta excuse my random outcries of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. They might be drafting already. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, they started.
Oh,
Nothing's been done yet, but they did start.
oh, they like just started. Okay. Sick. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 2 Victoris Rival Series. I'm Maris, my co-casters X-Craze. We've got Return of the Middle Sticks Darkwind against Oblivion esports Ruby. I think that covers it. How are you feeling, Miggy?
Pain,
How's
but we
how's
hear
the
it.
appendix gone?
Oh, gonorrhea, baby. Nothing to stop me from the grind now.
That was all that was holding you back, just the appendix.
Yeah, we're gonna blame that. So when I don't hit masters this season, we're gonna say they didn't take enough of it out.
True. I was there. I saw it. Um, well, we're banning Diana Mordekaiser Pike Talia. So, and Vi. This is quite an eccentric group of bands thus far.
Yeah, I've honestly haven't really paid attention to comp for a couple weeks now, so I really have no idea what's even good anymore. So I'm down for these teams to teach me what is good.
Well, so OER are definitely targeted bands.
Oh, oh,
Cairo
definitely.
and Heimer, and this is more than likely another Heimer champion if we're following the traditional facing Darkwind strategy. For Darkwind, though, I'm a little surprised. Like the Diana and Mordekaiser and Vi, all kind of flexible junglers. Very strange. Zeri. Okay. So that gives
Oh.
Seraphine over to the boys who love the Zeri. Or the Seraphine. Excuse me.
Yep, it's not open. It's a Seraphine angle. I'm pretty sure they'd find a way to 5 flex it into the jungle too. I just know them.
Alright, so OER, what's left with a lot of priority? Still the Jinx character that gets a lot of play, or Sivir. Decisions.
Yes. The, thinking of the Seraphine counters, all 0 of them. Just counter shields with more shields. That's a champion.
Alright.
You says wow on it.
Azir Sejuani.
Interesting first 2 picks. Sejuani, it's at least a flex, but I think in this current meta, I've seen the RE Azir handshake, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a possibility here.
It's more weird to me because I don't think that those are like shared picks between RotM and Oblivion, right? Normally you're looking to take away or trade or handshake things, but I don't think Azir or Sejuani were particularly threatened by Darkwind, and so they just get to pick whatever they want. I mean, now you got Sivir Seraphine bottom. That's a pretty strong duo.
They ban Zeri and then they don't take Sivir after Seraphine's taken. I think so. They're already gonna get the lower tier one, whichever ADCs, whichever they want at least. But it's definitely not the S plus tier ones now.
I can't turn you up anymore. You might put
Oh,
your
do you
mic
need me to
just
turn
a
mine?
little closer. There you go. Okay.
Uh,
All right. Well, now if you're RotM, sure, just slam a Victor against Azir. That seems fair.
Yep.
It's a pretty
Bot
good
side of the
matchup.
map, completely open. Yep.
Yeah.
One of the old Azir counters.
The only risk you run if you're Darkwind is the chip into Heimer's champion pool. Notably, the Talia Nidalee
Graves, Lilia.
Graves Lilia. Yeah. So you can kind of pick your poison on what you want Heimer to play. At least in terms of his comfort. Maybe he's worked on something in the last couple of weeks that we haven't seen. Or last week he did play the Jarvan, notably slammed Jarvan twice. So has something else. Kaisa did get buffed.
Yeah, she did. I don't see any cohesion yet, but we'll see what they round their draft out with. So I guess Heimerdoodles is like our modern day Tendies and Aikado, where they just throw all their bans there and just pretty much pick what they want him to play.
Mm-hmm. As we learned from Tendies, you only need to know how to play 5 champions in competitive.
Can't ban all 5 in the first rotation.
Yeah, so even if you're red side, if they 3-ban you and then they first pick away one of your other ones, you still have a 5th champion. Notably, that 5th champion for Tendies was Master Yi, which always cracks me up. But he started. I mean, he played a pretty mean Aatrox as well. Like, not to discount a whole lot of stuff, but
yeah, he picked it up. He picked a lot more champs.
He picked up a lot more champs, but for a while there, it was Irelia, Camille, Jax, Fiora, Master Yi. That was it.
I don't know what to think of these bans, because I guess Pyke to Leo are the only ones that reach out to me that are, I guess, like smart researched bans is what I'll say. Looks like the other 3 are kind of just.
No, the Zeri's fair as well. Loker's played a decent amount of that, and giving away Zeri's Seraphine seems kind of rough. What doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So the Poppy, I haven't seen Heimer play Poppy. Maybe he's picked it up again, because it happens that way to me.
Yeah, it's just an Aatrox angle.
For RotM, banning Wukong and Ornn means that they weren't sure where the Sejuani was going. And then they pick up Trundle, which, I mean, realistically is a better jungler, right? So it's probably Trundle jungler.
They are interchangeable, yeah.
Anyway, it leaves open, I mean, the Nidalee, the Graves, and the Lilia. So Lilia's going to be the choice for Heimerdoodles, paired with Mason's Aatrox. That feels like a lot of, like, if you were blind picking RotM's draft, this is almost the draft, right?
Yeah, this is, when you think of Darkwind, this is the Darkwind draft, and I have absolutely no idea what is going on in red side.
They picked Malphite, but Malphite doesn't have a picture? It just says Malphite in the corner.
Rock solid.
Shard of the mono gameplay.
I want to assume it's Trundle support. I think it's Trundle support, right? Like, that's the only champion that makes sense there.
I mean, so Sejuani support exists. I've seen it. I've seen Malphite support, but that's not good. But like, I could make an argument for Sejuani or Trundle support.
Yeah, I feel like
if it's a glitch, or is this like actually? No one's saying anything. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be Malphite.
That's what we're going with. I would just assume it's Trundle support, maybe, because Sejuani can go in, but there's a spell shield, and then if she goes in, I think she kind of just gets stuck there. I'm not sure about Trundle.
Ah, I didn't get to respond. Raven's man told me to F myself. What a jerk.
Oh yeah, he told me to tell you, what did he say? He said, tell Maris I said hi, and he's going to lose at fantasy football this season.
True. I have no confidence when it comes to that, ever. And then somehow I usually do okay, but...
I was sad because I got an email update that they kicked me from my fantasy league because it was the one with the people from my previous job.
Oh. Yeah,
so now I think it's too late.
Yeah, that was one of the things I missed most when I left Best Buy. Got kicked out of that fantasy football league. And then, luckily, these guys from Victoris put one together and played that last year. barely made the playoffs like on the last week and then finished second. So I was pretty happy about it. But all right, so Malphite wasn't a glitch. It is locked in. They can still trade, of course, but like.
Yeah, I won't see nothing
Oh,
until we're in
it's
the loading.
Sejuani's support, maybe? All right.
I'll believe where they're going when they put loading screens happening.
um, Darkwind comes in at 1-0. Oblivion Esports is 0-1. So, good. Be a good week to get back on the grind for either team, I guess. Also, kind of weird that we're playing this week with Labor Day happening, but I guess Victoris is like Canadian, so they don't have Labor Day at the same time.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's a 7-week regular season. I feel like I have to go over the new rules every single week, but yeah. So 7-week regular season, group of 8. You need to finish top 4. I'm pretty sure in your group. Oh no, it's a weird one. Oh god, there's 3 groups.
Oh.
How does
Is it a
that
double
work?
round robin?
Oh, you
It's
have
gotta
4.
be a
Okay, no. So it's single round robin. There's 24 teams. There's 12 teams that make playoffs. So yeah, top 4 from each group.
How does that work out?
So if you're a 1 seed, you get a bye. Oh, that doesn't work very well. If you're one of the top 2 1 seeds, you get a bye. And then the third one gets fucked and just has to play in the first round. That's so weird.
How do they decide? Is it match score?
Or no, it'd be the 3 group winners. Sorry, it'd be your 3 group winners plus the top 2nd place team get a bye. Because you need 4 teams to fill. And then, yeah, the other 8 have to play the first round. Yeah. So, gotta win the group if you want to buy, I guess. But
TSM. Oh wait, no, Team Liquid.
Team Liquid.
They just won.
Oh, did they win? That's
Yeah.
Unlucky. Lane had to say something in spoiler chat and undo everything. We almost got rid of Team Liquid. I've never been less excited to see, like, if you told me there was a team with Bjergsen and Bwippo on it, and I wouldn't be excited to see them advance, I'd be very surprised. But here we are. That's the world we live in right now. So it is Sejuani support.
Yeah. I don't see it. Like, not in this specific lane. I guess maybe they have a really beefy front line. So if the later stages of the game, I think their front line is really strong with Malphite, Sejuani, and Trundle. So I think it gives plenty of damage for Azir and plenty of front line for Azir in them. But I don't think it particularly matters. I like Brett's blue side draft better in this situation.
Yeah, I'm more like I have a lot of thoughts. But mostly just if you're gonna pick Sejuani that early, it has to be a flex, right? But it also should be a takeover.
Yeah,
I just don't know about spending your draft when you could just have locked in pretty much any normal support champion in that slot. Like, there's no reason you had to flex it. It's fine into Aatrox. I don't know.
I don't think there's enough damage on red side to get through Seraphine. I think they're just hoping to burst with Malphite ult, but I don't like the draft because you're using your 5th pick as Malphite. When I don't really know. Their draft's kind of wonky. It's a little wild. So
all right, so hear me out. AP Malphite.
I can get down with that. I feel like you're gonna lose your lane no matter what. So
it is a rough matchup into Aatrox. Yeah, that's not the highest tier list of the Malphite matchups. But
see, I think
it's
like,
at least playable
Malphite's
once you get. So you go buy what, Bramble Tabby, and then you just build AP after. That probably is shit. I don't actually do that.
I just don't see a Banshee's Veil on Lilia Victor and it makes them not really a target. And Seraphine, and you're gonna 1-man ult her because you're not gonna try to hold Aatrox and you're not gonna ult Sivir, if she spell shields. So just Oh, I feel maybe if they get really far ahead in the early game, but I don't.
There's always that
I'm
window, right?
optimistic.
Azir
Yeah,
Kaisa are nuts if they get ahead. Um,
agreed.
you always have the chance to scale, I think, if you're RotM. So you like Victor and Sivir scale really well. Aatrox and Lilia are monsters. Like all of these champions do really well late game, whereas OER kind of pinched into a mid game comp with like Sejuani and Malphite don't scale particularly well. Trundle's fine, but he gets kited really easily, and then you have Azir Kaisa who are great, but
There's also not necessarily a tank that Trundle's going to be shredding. So I think he's going to get less value out of his ult than he would against other champions.
well, regardless, here we go into game number 1. We've been a little critical of the OER draft, but usually when we're critical of drafts, it just flips the other way. So we'll see what happens. Sometimes you say that it's unlosable for CLG, they're up 2-0, and then they just blow 3 games in a row.
And this LCS is in a rough spot because TSM, they're not going to make Worlds, and I want them to make Worlds, but I don't want them to make Worlds because they're just going to go lose. But now I got to choose between seeing Bjergsen at Worlds again or TSM, and it's just going to hurt.
And the worst
But
part
as long
is
as COG goes, I'm happy, so I'm happy.
I mean, the worst part is that I think EG would be the best representative at Worlds, but they might not make it. Somehow TL just activate playoff buff every single time.
Yeah,
I'm so
I think
tired
so.
of it, but it's okay.
Maybe they'll learn to ban Aatrox because no matter what, I don't think I've seen Whippo successfully play into it.
My boys throw
Get
their
him!
way out of the first round. Yeah, Ravensman takes a little chunk to start out with, but
No mana flow banned because he's a loser.
yeah,
Yeah, I could see a Phase Rush. Yeah, you take mana flow ban since you clearly need mana. You know, it could work.
on Trundle, or
No, on Lilia,
oh, okay.
it's just free damage. Nothing really comes out of it.
I'm pretty sure you just
Lethal tempo Trundle. He gonna beat some people down. I would think people take Phase Rush on him, right?
on Trundle, yeah.
Yeah. I think this would be
That's
the
why I was
biggest.
like, I don't know if you're memeing or not, but that seems legit. No, Heimer, you always take Celerity Water Walking, because those are just too good on Lilia.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't even have to take Water Walking, but you have to take Celerity.
Why does she have the blue thingy below her? What is that? Aura.
Under,
Oh, that's the Seraphine buff?
yeah, that's the Seraphine buff.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
It's nice and ocean themed with the ocean skin.
With the way these lanes look, it looks like it's going to be a little snooze fest, maybe for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Azir Victor don't really do a whole lot. This bottom lane could do something, but I feel like that's either
wait.
Quintek going aggressive on the Sejuani, or
Sejuani can't be slowed, so he can't get CC'd in this lane at all, except for ult. But he can't get double CC'd by Seraphine.
unless
See,
you break her.
yeah, but I think by the time you break it, your E's. I don't know. I don't remember the cooldown, but I feel.
So you can break it with a ricochet though. Like she just
Oh,
stands.
you just have to hit him.
Yeah, she just stands too close to the minion wave, and it falls off in like a second or two, and then she can be slowed.
Oh, we're getting a 3-minute gang bot.
Yeah, this is really early from Ravens, man. He does two buff Gromp into a bot lane gank, and Cairo and Loker. Immediate flash from Loker. Cairo gets caught though. A lot of damage coming down on him, and Ravens man picks up first blood.
Caster Curse. I said it was going to be a calm game. It is indeed not.
I mean, buff to buff clear
Yeah,
on Trundle?
that's the Trundle special. You would think they were pretty safe where they were at too, but that early, I think they thought they were safe, so they didn't get that early ward in.
Yeah, just
Oh,
Mason DC'd. Oh, no.
never a RotM game without the pauses.
You guys didn't do your homework like we did Sedge support indeed. Yeah, why would I do homework before casting one of these games? Oof. Imagine. I'm talking to Cairo, who legally can't be here, but, you know.
It was scheduled messages.
Also, Lane and Miggy, who are both. I always feel weird talking to my co-caster about this, but like, thanks for donating to the Trevor Project. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Um, I like that Twitch just added this thing that you can do, so it's cool. We'll just keep donating to Trevor Project all year, and then do something else later. Do you get something for it? Do you get like a little badge or something for donating?
Let me type. Let me see what it say.
Because you got like a little. Oh.
I got VIP. I don't know why it says VIP.
Well,
Oh,
because I
you
gave you
recognize
VIP.
me.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's cool.
because you're very important.
What's a tier 3 subscription get me?
Nothing. I don't have anything to give you. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I don't see a badge, so it's fine. It's cool with me. I'll just use it as a tax write-off.
Fair enough.
Now that I'm in accounting and I know what that is.
Yeah, you don't want VBond coming down on you.
Oh,
Tier
that's
3
right.
sub gives us
Man,
crow pics. I put enough crow pictures out on Twitter for free. Maybe I should keep those to myself.
maybe tier 3 people should get DM'd the Wednesday picture before anyone else sees it.
Every Wednesday.
Scheduled message at 12:01 a.m. on Wednesdays.
6:30 when I get up. I'll just pop that in there.
So how about that weather? Can I alt chat too? That'd be so cool if you could.
Nah, they don't like doing things for spectate mode. If you do it, it might break it. You never know.
They don't do anything for anything in this game.
I mean, at least we have spectate mode this week, unlike
Yeah.
last patch. But
So yeah, what you been up to? How's it going?
not too bad. Just I don't know. I casted like 5 days a week for so long now. I don't know what to do with myself. I have something resembling free time during the week. It's kind of crazy.
Time to find something to fill it with.
Mostly I just play ARAMs, but
ARAMs are fun. I did 2 of them.
What does cow farm mean? Oh, moo. Okay. I'm just reading chat and there's no update at all. So
There's a cow farm outside. There's gonna be cows outside.
is that the weather?
I don't. How did it even go? What is going on over here? No, yeah, it just said cow farm randomly. That random ADC player always on the wrong note.
I mean, I think you have to be slightly brain damaged to play that role in the current year. But...
Well, I was thinking about role swapping again, but you know what?
Oh, I didn't need to flip it. We're still paused. Again, if we have any update, it just can confirm and brain damage. So Colburn agrees. So
Okay. Now, is it easier than mid? Can I do that?
can you right click? Because that's like
I
your
think that's
major skill
debatable.
set.
That's debatable.
But then can you also be okay with the fact that at some point someone is just going to hit you with an ability and it'll one-shot you?
I feel like
They won't tell you what ability it is. They're not going to warn you ahead of time that it will one-shot you, but it just will.
I think the list of abilities that won't one-shot you is a lot smaller than the ones that will.
I don't know. Playing ADC sometimes it's just like, that Trundle queued me and I died. All right, well.
The League of No Counterplay. I'm watching an LCS pro who plays with lock camera. I don't ever want to hear about it again.
Yeah, are you a locked camera enjoyer?
Yeah, in lane. Whenever it gets a little bit later, I move it around a lot more to see what's happening in team fights. But for the most part, it's easier to lane for me with it on.
See, I just came from StarCraft with no option to ever lock your camera, so
Mm.
As soon as
I
I
wish I was
could,
good at that
removed
game.
that.
It's real fun.
It's definitely a truth. Oh, there's an update? Nope. It just Ravensman asks everything okay, and no one has said anything on the side of RotM, so
Am I allowed to fill as a sub if they need me? I'll cast and play at the same time.
Are you on their roster? Can they take you?
No, I am indeed not.
Are you D3? You're D3,
I'm
right?
D4. I'm D4.
Have you been D3?
When the last? I was like maybe 2 months ago or something like that when I was D3.
That doesn't work then. His router is shitty trying to fix. Has hotspot if it gets close though. McDonald's McCafe? Probably. I'm just reading the chat for you. Starbucks around the corner?
I could go for some Starbucks right meow.
Yeah, what's the
I-
Starbucks order?
A vanilla bean frappuccino with 2 pumps of mocha and sometimes a pump of peppermint with a shot of espresso. Or 2, depends on the day. I have had 3 espresso shots in one before. Those are the real struggle days, you know.
I'm not a big coffee enjoyer, so
I only recently started now that I actually, like I live a normal life. So
well, so my wife is making fun of me right now, but that's like I have a Starbucks drink that I like, but I have to ask her what it is every time because I'm too scared to order it. Um, and like if you get the sizes wrong, like if you say you want a medium, they just shoot you on sight. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, their sizes are confusing because venti it means 20. Doesn't mean a size. It means 20. So
well,
what are their sizes
well,
again? They
so
got venti,
so
tall, and
so
grande.
tall is big, right? Tall is big. Grande means big, and venti, coming from ventier, is big. So like
Oh, so
they're
if you
all
say a
different.
big drink, it's up to their interpretation of
Yeah,
which one they want to give you.
yeah. So I don't understand why they're all different. But
Americans, we just want to be different.
we want to rip off Italian at the same time. So oh yeah, peak rank D330. There's 64 LP.
I did not hit 64. I
But it
might
says you
have.
did. 27 June. You won a game as Galio to hit 64, and then immediately dropped back down to D4.
Yeah, that was good time.
I mean, I shouldn't even don't even look at my ranked history. So this thing says you're a sitting duck. Player averages 1.66 gank death per game. How do you feel about that?
I'm a sitting. What are you looking at?
Mobilytics.
Oh, I want to see
It
this.
also says that you're an early game farmer, a mid game master, vision focused, and a late bloomer.
Aw, so it's not all trash talk. Mobilytic. League of Legends.
A summoner has reconnected.
Someone
Oh.
has reconnected.
We are aware. Just wanted to make sure. RR. Okay. We should be getting back into game soon, so you don't have to listen to us talk about Starbucks. This player averages 0.22 CS percentage from 15 to 30 minutes. They really shine in the mid game. What does that mean?
Where are you look? Is that me still?
Yeah, if you hover over mid game master, that's what it says the stat is. Averages 0.22 CS percent. What the fuck does CS percent mean?
That's a good question. But we are back in the game. But hold on, what does this say? I'm early.
What's
game
it say
farmer,
about
yeah.
me? Ravensman is just ganking mid. He walked from bottom to mid lane after taking a crab and forces Outpost to flash over the wall, but right toward Hyperdoodles, the 2v2 with the mid junglers breaking out. And that's going to be it. And there's the repause pause. So we'll chill for a second.
It says I'm really good at vision and farming.
True.
I really suck at fighting. Come on. Yeah, I need to play the game more so I can compete again. I can't let RotM down anymore.
Yeah, I don't I'll look mine up during the next break, but it's probably not kind to me in my bronze flex Q rank.
What is it on his skin? Looks pretty cool.
That's the solar eclipse or whatever. It's,
Oh,
I don't know
interesting.
if I'm assuming it's solar eclipse because it's like orange, but
It's a big CS advantage in the top lane. Yeah, it's pretty big when he kills those minions.
in the top lane?
Yeah, well, if he kills those minions, there will be.
Oh, okay, fair.
That's not a good idea to fight. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of minions there.
And a cheese wheel for his trouble.
Did-
I'm more curious. So Ravensman has opted for 2 ganks early on, sacked a little bit of his jungle to Heimerdoodles to do it, so you can see the CS differential, but got a kill, got the flash out of mid lane, so probably feeling pretty good about the position that he's in.
Yeah.
How
think he's-
much CS sacrifice is too much though, as the Trundle.
Yeah, he definitely lost
Oh,
some of
no.
his top side. Yeah, Lilia's 20 CS. That's a really big lead for Lilia. I think as long as they don't bleed out too much, waiting on Lilia to hit her spikes, I think Lilia's definitely in a really strong spot. How do you check gold? Is that X? Yeah. 200 gold behind. So that kill is pretty much, yeah, that kill is completely nullified.
Oh, and Azir's bank account looks like mine, negative 25 gold. Oof. Alpal's looking for Ravensman, gonna force the flash out of the Trundle. Hybridoodles hits the Swirl Seed, but looks like they're not going to look for a whole lot more. I just like he's running away from Trundle. I'm sprinting it out. Oh, Blast Cone back in. Cairo and Loker looking for a play in the bottom lane. Neomedic just zips away with a supercharge. Quintic gone out for a ward, out for some cigarettes and some milk. But he is going to come back.
Cigarettes and milk. The combo.
The combo. That's just the classic dad
Oh,
thing, you know?
Well, that CS lead I was talking about, I was just kidding. Oh.
Well, Quintic
Ouch.
is certainly playing support Sejuani. And actually trading pretty well in the bottom lane. Ravensman is back down bottom. They're really looking to put focus on Loker and Cairo and not let them get off the ground early on.
It's looking a little rough for Trundle.
Heimer's level 6. This could be really scary, actually, for Oblivion if they can't quite navigate this correctly. But Heimer not finding the targets that he wants for the Lilting Lullaby.
This is Trundle's first camp. Well, it would be his second camp in 2 minutes that he's gotten to clear. He's got all of his top side and his whole bot side, so he'll catch up a little bit. But I think Trundle kind of struggling. He's definitely down on experience, and I think in this matchup you don't want to be. Oh, not again.
I mean, you can see, like, all of Heimer's camps have come back up, and he's just kind of farming them almost on cooldown, whereas Ravensman's have cycled an extra time, it seems like. So they're... I mean, he'll get the same amount of XP, but because he's already behind, he's just going to continue being that far behind. If he full clears, and Lilia eventually will just clear faster than Trundle will.
They just lost Aatrox for almost a minute, but they don't have any more pause time. So they didn't get to pause it. But yeah, he can be hurting a little bit up there.
Dragons started up by Oblivion esports. They have the teleport. I guess it's still not unleashed, so just an early dragon grab. An infernal dragon. Very nice.
What's the next one? Where do you see that?
The next one is Ocean.
Ocean. It's gonna be a Cloud Soul. I'm calling it now.
Cloud Soul goes kind of nuts though. In this game.
Yeah, it do go hard.
I mean,
Got a 93% win rate and Plat Plus.
they've buffed it so much that's not like that surprising.
Yeah.
It may not feel the best to get, but kind kind of goes hard, as the kids say.
Yeah, these trades going a little bit of Malphite's way. He's got a little experience advantage now due to that disconnect, so be a little uphill battle for the Aatrox, but doing trading pretty well.
And Mason's been pretty aggressive when he's been connected to the game, taking pretty good trades overall, but you hate to see him falling behind, and now Ravensman might even come to punish him for his sins of having a bad router. The flash into the engage. Mason hits the World Ender, just trying to find anything he can. There's the third Q.
Hit him! Don't hit him!
Hit the stance! Hit the heal! Oh, he's trying to kite back to Heimerdoodles. He's got the Lilting Lullaby. This should be 2 kills for ROTM. Heimer just going to take Ravensman first, and now Blue Eagle stuck. He's an alcove gamer, but it's not going to matter. Mason, just take it. Oh, he did.
Oh no.
I think he was
Run!
trying to hand one of them over, but meanwhile, bottom lane, Quintic looking for the engage. They'll get it on to Cairo. Neomedic flies in, and they just blow up Cairo before he has any chance to do anything. Loker away with On the Hunt.
I did not realize Sivir. Kaisa is level 7. She got some solo XP somewhere on here. Pretty strong.
Yeah, just the death, I think, early costing them in the experience department meant that Quintic hit. I'm actually not sure. Never mind. That analysis is bad, and I should feel bad. Mason still hasn't gone back to base. Heimer is looking for the return or the repeat gank. Blue Eagle doesn't have flash, doesn't have his ult. Mason, third Q. Oh, just didn't hit the sweet spot. Q lands, but Heimerdoodles is really caught on the pillar. Can he get his way out? He's being subjugated. He's a really small, fast deer right now, but he's out of mana. He's out of mana. He's got flash still if he needs it, but Ravensman's just going to chase him under tower, hits the Q. It was just a bait. They're in for Al Pals.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, drops the ult. Ravensman burning down. He gets E back up, but he just doesn't have it. Now the teleport back in. Mason, though. Mason has the clean. Okay, it's 3 deaths. That's bad.
It's Mason's turn. Trundle, he's making up for that lack of farm with kills now. Gonna wonder. I think he has Sunder when he gets back to base already. He's gonna be a pretty tough little guy. Mythic is already completed on the Lily as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Quintic wins this. He gets the stun down into the winner's bite. Yeah, that's nicely played. Really well done on the CC layering by Quintic and JS Chaotic, and they'll pick up a kill.
Yep, caught in just trying to ward. It'd be like that.
All right, Heimer looking for a Q. Why not? He's fast.
We got Ocean Drake coming up. We do have all ults except for Victor's on blue side, and they might have this Glacial Prison by the time it's up. We'll see if they're deciding to fight it or not.
Interesting, Blue Eagle just skipping over the traditional anti-Aatrox pairing. He's gone for Merc Treads and his Bomby Cinder early on. Just feeling like he's so far ahead. Yeah, feeling like he's ahead enough that he doesn't need the Tabi or the Bramble.
You know? That's a cool Aatrox skin. What's that one?
Lunar Eclipse. It came out the same time as the Sejuani one.
Oh. I haven't paid enough attention recently.
The Aatrox one was the only one of this set I thought was like particularly worthwhile.
Good.
But there's also like a Sivir skin in there that was super weird.
Oh, the Arcane. Is there Arcana? No, I don't remember.
No, it's Eclipse. Lunar Eclipse or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just Blood Moon already. Why does she need Lunar Eclipse?
Right.
That Aatrox sword looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got like the moon missing out of it or something. I don't know what the imagery is supposed to be. It's neat though. Alpals, just walked a little too far forward, trying to get the damage down onto Chaotic, but won't be able to find it. The rest of the squad there is to help out had he been able to slip away for a second. But in the top lane, Mason continuing to trade. Where is the opportunity for ROTM though? Are they just looking to scale right now? Or are they gonna try to look for a 3v3 here? This seems a little risky. Heimerdoodle's in. Has the Lilting
Oh.
Lullaby, gonna pop it now onto Ravens. Oh, he just gets hit by the Glacial Prison. And that should mean a disengage from ROTM Heimer. Still
Oh!
going in, it's a big Seraphine ult though, hits 3. They'll take down Quintic. Now kiting back out Heimer Noodles. The auto just finishes him off from Neomedic. Teleport in from Alpals, but he can't find anything on the end of that one. Loker walks forward, hits a couple of autos down, but there's just nothing there for Return of the Middle Sticks.
Yeah, that was... It started off good, but that was a really good Glacial Prison. Kind of slowed it down a little bit. Oh, that was
Ooh,
great.
Good timing
Great
on
ultimate.
good timing on the ult from Blue Eagle. Able to damage Mason underneath the tower, but still will have to give up this first tower in the top lane, you would imagine. Or maybe he sticks around. Mason? Fishing for Qs? No, not going to happen.
If you had Ignite, I'd go for
Or
it.
is it? He kills the tower regardless, so
Yeah.
bought another minion wave of time. I don't know how valuable that is, but
Trundle's
the
coming
farm.
up. I can watch it, though.
I mean, all he
Oh,
can do
he
is
does
watch it
good.
die. Yeah, there's no way that Trundle does anything about that one. Mason would just take.
I
The
didn't
tower
I
and
didn't
walk
realize
out,
the
yeah.
HP on it.
It's a bit of shambles.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Technical
I'm legally on drugs. Overall, it's actually not the game's
Well,
dead even.
Look
I
at
think
Sorry.
the game's just dead even. It's just the two dragons that they have, and I think a lot of it is the CS lead in the jungle, which is about 40. It's getting pretty bigger. I think, yeah, the only discrepancy is a 500 gold lead between the mid lane and 80 carry positions. Everywhere else, there's a 1100 gold lead top. Jungles are dead even. Supports are dead even. It's just a discrepancy in carries for the team, I guess. Like the mid and 80 carry.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Darkwind, you feel like you're behind though, just because of the way these fights have gone. But yeah,
Yes.
dead even in gold. We'll see how they play it. If they're aware of how close they are, or if they start playing a little bit scared, because there's teams sometimes fall into that trap. Loker not scared of the minion wave though, just trying to kite back away, gets pillared by Ravens.
Oh,
man.
big sleep.
They hit the sleep, only onto Trundle and Malphite. The immediate Glacial Prison onto Mason as he went on the flank. It's a big shuffle though from Chaotic as they cordon off the rest of Darkwind. Alpals is not able to join the fight. He's just going to walk in late right now. Loker doing so much damage back the other way, but he'll get taken down by the Q of JS Chaotic. And it's a 2-kill advantage for Oblivion esports as they come out of the fight. And
I feel like they could have gotten all 4 kills almost instantly. The Azir ulted them away rather than into them, so I think if he does that, it's just a little bit cleaner of a fight. But overall, that fight wasn't really even close at all. They got the sleep again. Another great Sejuani ult as soon as Aatrox is coming in for the follow up, slows everything down, and they just quickly turn it with their gold lead.
yeah, not often you like call out Sejuani ults for being great, but that's 2 really good Sejuani ults thus
Yeah.
far. Where
That's
just
2 fight winning back to back.
and Chaotic's going to pick up the tower in the bottom lane as well to equalize that count. So now they have their first little significant gold lead of the game, out to about 2,000.
Yep, and dragons. How do you do dragon timers? Is it N?
N, yeah.
I only have red buff. Oh, is that because my map's too big?
You should have them all.
Yeah, my map is covering them. There we go. Oh, dragon in a minute. It is a cloud soul.
Yeah.
It will go. It do go hard with this team, with both these teams specifically. We'll
Yeah.
see. I think RotM has to win this fight. I think they just have to. I think if they lose here, they put themselves on soul point. I think it'd be a little rough, a little hard for them.
I don't necessarily agree. I don't think that this dragon represents a whole lot. I don't mind this play by Heimer Noodles looking.
I don't think it's about the dragon, but if they go for the dragon and they lose the fight, I think it puts them in a bad spot.
Yeah, I think you just give the dragon and try to find something somewhere else, because so far running your head straight in has not benefited you, and I think you just need an item or two, maybe on the Seraphine and the Sivir to make it worthwhile. Big pullback in, they'll take down Blue Eagle, getting something back in the top side, and getting pressure
But they
in the
have
mid
Rift
lane.
Herald. They're
Oh,
dropping
Alpals
Rift.
is in a little bit of trouble though. Flashes away
Oh.
from the Azir Sec. That's good timing on that one. Has to be a little careful. Neo Medic in the area. They have Sheila up on the top side as well. Just to burst open this tower. They're going to apply
Yeah.
pressure to the inhibitor tower. Dragon is
Ooh.
up. Ooh, Chaotic gets his back interrupted as well. Loker's going to
This
take
is a
down mid
great
lane
play
tower.
from RotM.
Yeah, this is a really nice sequence. As long as Loker can get out here,
Oh
he's
my
got the
lord.
flash, but the flash from Neo Medic, the hunting Kaisa just finds him with the killer instinct, and boy does he have one. Neo Medic still kiting back away. He's done really well on this Kaisa thus far. The extended Seraphine range, Heimerdiddles hits the Q, and it's a shutdown going to the Lilia.
That was a great sequence of events for RotM. They got 2 turrets on the top side. They got 1 in the mid side. Unfortunately, they do trade Loker for it, but they got so much gold in return that they just swung being down 2,000 gold to being ahead about 1,000 gold now.
Sejuani ult's trying to escort Raven's Man out. He's got the speed boost from the speed wagon here around blue buff. Now they're going to try to find the shutdown onto Raven's Man, but in comes the Malphite over the top, able to take down Cairo. Alpals is here. They're trying to play around the Victor, but he just doesn't have the damage yet. Heimerdiddles is kiting back away, but there's still a tower here. Luckily, they do have minions available. Q lands from Mason, and that's going to be enough to finally disengage the fight.
That was so close to getting a shutdown on Trundle and just extending their lead a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that was maybe the key moment in that little sequence. If they'd been able to finish off the Trundle, I think that they can maybe flip the whole fight in their favor. But just a little bit of HP left on the Trundle means that they don't quite get the job done and have to flee the jungle, which luckily they only lost Cairo. That could have been much worse as well.
I'm gonna go back and look at the replay. I think somehow in there he got Gromp. I think that's how he lived.
Oh, Chaotic might be in trouble now. Gets smited by Heimerdiddles. Does he have the Lullaby? He does. Gonna drop the Azir turret down, but Mason just dashes through the wall, and they'll finish him off. It's another shutdown, which is kind of strange. Oh, never mind. That was his first death. I guess that's fair. But meanwhile, Quintic looking in the mid lane.
Oh no, he was a shutdown.
Didn't have his shield now. The Subjugate comes in, but Blue Eagle finishes off one kill. Cairo gets mobbed underneath the tower. And the bot lane just plays safe, by the way, against this bruiser bunch from OER.
Yeah, they ended up right as soon as Azir got a shutdown. For some reason, due to his farm, it went up to 150 and instantly 250, and then he died. So a little bit of luck on the RotM side for however this game works. I did look back. Trundle, he actually walked forward to smite the Gromp, and that's how he lived.
Oh, nice.
Very smart.
RotM's up gold, by the way.
Yeah,
I think
they're
that's
still up.
wild.
500 right now, but this game is pretty. It doesn't seem like it when you look at it, but it's all his neutral objectives they've gotten that have put them in the gold lead.
Yeah, Mason might be able to even get this tower in the bottom lane. Chaotic is back, but yeah, the shutdowns also help because they claimed like 3 of those in a row. Big Q3, does he have the damage underneath? Well, I think Chaotic was fine, but flashes anyway. Now Mason still looking to end his world, but won't be able to close the gap well enough. And
in the most respectful, disrespectful way, this is just not very good.
I don't know if your mic is breaking up or what's going on.
No, he's something else. I don't know. It's entertaining watching the Azir. That's I guess what I can break it down to.
I think he's had a pretty solid game overall. There have been 1 or 2 little missteps that have cost him. That was a little silly on the flash, but I don't think it's overall that damaging. Maybe I'm just we have
toxic.
so I was gonna say we have the diamond connoisseur, you know, like watching the Masters games all the time, versus me who's down in the weeds just watching gold games, and I'm like, man, that was some mechanics. I'm happy to see that.
Just happy to be here.
So maybe just different expectations. I don't know. Bowling ball.
we
Not
can
gonna
put it
find
down
anything
to.
in mid lane.
The other one was cool. It had a little animation when they put it down.
It sounded really sad when it died. That was. I didn't like that. I don't know if that came through on stream, but it just went ooh as it got killed.
I didn't hear. I think I have my game sounds a little bit down. So I just watched a little moon come out. Oh wait, am I hear it?
Oh, that one didn't make a noise.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
wonder
hear
what
that one.
noise that was.
That's right, guys. They're sneaking Baron. They're not sneaking Baron on a ward.
I mean, I guess that word is visible, not canceled out by the pink word. In
Yeah,
comes the
it's
bowling
not
ball.
in the bush,
Just finds
oh.
Neomedic. Do they have enough to actually get into the pit? Now in comes the
Nope.
Q. They secure Baron. Blue Eagle doesn't find anything with the Malphite ult. Meanwhile, Mason on the flank, trying to get through everyone. He's onto Neomedic. Gets his Azir shuffled back out. In comes the Seraphine ult, just locking up Ravensman and Blue Eagle. That wall is really doing work though from the Azir. They
First
can't get over
shutdown.
it. But now the first shutdown finally is secured. Heimer
Oh
is
my-
going to get onto Chaotic. There's nowhere for the Azir to go. He'll be finished off, but you still save 3 Baron buffs if you're OER. It's not
The
the
game
best
is
looking
dead
play, but
even.
yeah.
A
more
good sneak
importantly,
on their part.
You've
but
got to
they
get
lose
to
the
the
dragon now.
Well, you've got to get to the dragon fast if you're ROTM. You don't want this to get taken or stolen away, or have them get into a position where they can take it. Scuttle Crab going to go over to Raven's Man as he kites his way back out. He's got flash if he really wants to mix things up, but
Yeah, there are no ults available for this fight.
Mason just chasing off the Sejuani. It doesn't look like OER is going to do anything completely crazy to try to steal this one. Maybe we'll see a Void Seeker from long range, but that'd be about it. And it'll be secured. ROTM on the board. Save the Cloud Soul once. Now they've got to do it again in 5 minutes.
Yep. So far, yeah, it's a very good game. Dead even. Fights are going back and forth. Well played by both teams so far. I think now it's just back to maybe farming for 5 more minutes. I think we'll see some more action in the next 5 minutes unless there's a random... Oh, well, they have Baron buff. They're going to show with it. What am I thinking?
Yeah, they've got 3 buffs. And have wasted notably quite a bit of time off of it, but still do get a couple of minion waves worth to try to shove in this mid lane tower. Mason's headed up to the top lane to try to stop Blue Eagle, who I believe also still has a Baron buff.
He's
that
going
might
to
be
get
a
collapsed
little
on.
bit difficult for him, but yeah, in comes the squad from OER. Mason has already just walked himself on out, so... Oh, World Ender!
Oh, Sejuani ult.
Just
That
a couple of
movement
pixels
speed.
away.
Great use of the ultimate right there.
Sometimes that's all you need, just a little extra speed boost to get you out.
Nothing significant has been gained from this Baron buff. I don't know how much longer is left on it. I click on him. Yeah, this Baron buff's 3/4 of the way done, and they've gotten some waves, but they haven't gotten any turrets or anything really with it.
They got that top lane tower.
Oh, yep, oh, my bad.
And
One tower.
then the Baron itself should mean that they're up very slightly in gold for the power play. Should be about 1,000 if my pocket math is correct. But we don't trust pocket math on this stream. Heimerdulis is caught just a little bit. Uses the ulting lullaby. Now the turn. Alpals just tears on through. Loker flashes forward. He's got a double kill. Neomedic now next in the sights. Gets slowed up. Dives back in with the on the hunt. Is able to finish off Alpals. But Chaotic is the last one left. Bowling ball. Just a little while. Oh, he didn't quite flash into that one. Well, RTM will push in mid. Great fight for them, though. 4 for 1.
Yeah, it started off with a one-man ult from Malphite. They chunk Lilia, but the Seraphine ult stalls the entire backline long enough for them to react. Big Lilia ult and just a lot of damage coming through right at the end of that. Very well played fight by RotM. 3,000 gold lead now.
Yeah, continuing to work their way on these towers. Inhibitor tower under fire is Chaotic is the only one left to defend it. Quinnic now able to join back up, so they'll have to be careful about how they exit this fight. 2:27 to go on the Cloud Dragon that we've discussed they need to kill.
Did they get the red buff steal? Nope. Sejuani gets it. That could be worse. Could be worse.
It means that Neomedic won't have it for this fight, which is honestly
big.
relatively big. But Heimer getting caught might be bigger. Trying to get away.
Oh,
no! The pillar plus the wall from Azir are enough to ward him off, and he can't escape the little pocket. That's disgusting.
Malphite wants this. Yeah, he didn't want that one. Man, that was so sad. He actually got stuck.
Sometimes you can make just enough terrain to make it impossible to leave. They'll get another tower off of that one because, I mean, Heimerdoodles right now is the engine driving RotM. Loker picking up 2 kills, picking up a lot of CS is going to feel pretty good.
Oh my!
Oh, Mason! Just the point
The
blank
juke.
E to dodge away from the Malphite ult. Alright, 122, Cloud Soul. Potentially again for OER. They're going to hit some recalls right now, almost all together. It looks like Kaisa and Malphite staying on the map to get some vision, get a Scuttle Crab. If you're ROTM, what's the play? What are you looking for
I
right
think
now?
at this point, it's a little late to be resetting, but he does have TP, so it doesn't matter. I think you're looking to get your bot lane push, your mid lane push, trying to walk in the river, grab your vision. It's a lot easier to fight them when you know what they're coming at you, rather than just cheesing from bushes and stuff. So I think they need to get vision control back, and hopefully they have enough time to walk in.
With the teleport from Blue Eagle, it's getting pinged by ROTM, so they know the Malphite is coming in right on the top of that bush. They'll kill the word in the little banana
See,
bush on
like
the
right here,
side.
you just get mid prio and you can walk in through the river.
They're looking to ferry in Loker and Cairo, it looks like. Raven's Man walks over the Battle Bush
Uh-oh.
ward. A little pinch here from OER as they're looking for Heimerdoodles. Just don't quite have the range on the Sejuani
Big
ult.
Seraphine.
Neomedic just flies into the backline. Big Seraphine ult. They'll get the knockback in onto Mason from the disengage. Loker is kiting back out away from Raven's Man. They're
Kaisa
trying to
dies on
peel
that.
as much as they can. Kaisa dies
Oh
to
my
Heimerdoodles
God.
on the backside, and Heimer and Alpals can rejoin. It's somehow a double kill for Cairo on the end of that one. Heimerdoodles finishes off the ace, and ROTM should run it
That's
down
this
mid and end
game.
the game.
That was another incredible fight. They ended up they wasted Sejuani ult. They don't get in on any good targets. The Azir ult just to get him off. I think there was 2 fights going on there, and I think red side they need to be all together on the fights. But yeah, that's a lot of AOE damage, a lot of healing, a lot of shielding in that one fight.
Yeah, and game 1 gonna go to Darkwind, 17-16 in kills, but it's a 5,000 gold advantage. You don't need any dragons, I guess, when you get the Nexus at the end. Who knew?
Yeah, that was a banger game. That was a pretty good game.
I hope we're in for just another game number 2 like that one. But right now, Darkwind up 1-0. We'll be right back with game number 2. All right, let's see what Mobilytics has to say about me. I'm a little scared.
You can stream hear us.
Yeah.
Hi stream.
Oh, jeez. That's not what I expected to see on mine.
Team player. Party started.
The Reckless I'm a little questioning. I disregard my own safety in order to secure kills, while my most played champion is Nami. Alright.
Go big, go home. I'll be right back.
Sometimes you disregard your own safety as Nami to go in, get turned into fish sticks.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
What do I want for dinner, Maris? I was gonna order Firehouse subs, but they're closed, and I had pizza last night, so that's a no-go.
We had Mexican, which was great.
I mean, for me, that's just food, but
That's fair. Yeah, we tried this Mexican restaurant near us, and they make really good fajitas, and now we've had them 3 times in the past 2 weeks. So, you know,
there's a really good Mexican place here in Olathe, so maybe sometime we can have a little get-together and go there.
that sounds pretty great.
Mr. Beast's Burger. Ew.
Yo, Atlas, thanks so much for donating to the Trevor Project. We're at $100 out of 50 for the goal. That's pretty cool. I don't know how this all works. I don't know if we get anything cool. Hopefully we do.
Yeah, we'll see. A tax break at the least.
I really need the RotM tax break. I don't think that that's how that works.
Tell 'em we just gotta sign a partnership, man. We sign a partnership, we go big. Go big, go home. I don't know with who, but
Yeah,
it's a thought.
the couple of times we tried looking for sponsors, it hasn't gone very well, so haven't really looked. Not that we need
Yeah,
a sponsor for any reason.
Yeah, we don't. I think we fine as is. I'd rather people come to us. Be like, wow, RotM, you're so good. We want you.
I'm raising the goal to 200. We'll see what happens.
This place is 700 feet from my house. It definitely means order DoorDash, right?
700 feet?
Yeah, it's right behind the building. This Red Robin, their profile's got a picture with an egg on the burger, but they don't do. Oh my god, they brought it back. Oh, okay. Nah, but burgers aren't good when you gotta order them.
Yeah, they come in that weird, like, plastic container with the lid.
Yeah, and then it's just not the. Where's the draft? I don't see no draft.
There's a draft link. So
I can just watch it on the stream if you want. No, that works too. Barge in into bot lane. Oh wow, okay, they're already deep in it.
I just looked, and then I looked away for a second, and now they're in. Oh, I don't
So
need
far-
to stop the music. Sorry, go ahead.
So far, same bands. Oh, they changed the I don't even know what the last band, the Zeri ban for a Seraphine ban.
This feels
This
like
is-
it should be Zeri then, yeah?
Yeah, it's either depends. Maybe they value Silver more than Zeri, but I think definitely they get their choice here. And I think Zeri, based on Loker's history, would probably be what I assume they pick.
Or you go off the board, you go renew to Gluck. I don't know if that champion's still good. Alright, Silver. You've got it.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Renew to Renata Glask. I don't know.
Oh, I'm so confused where we were going. I tell you.
Alright. Well, Oblivion now. Their options. I don't know. Do you go back to Kaisa? It didn't feel like Kaisa was particularly the issue. But
No, I don't think she
Jinx-
was. I think Jinx makes a little bit more sense, and I guess depending on what support they want to put it with, but I definitely think Kaisa wasn't I don't think I don't think the Kaisa pick was the make or break from last game, but I do think I think Jinx would probably be a better option.
Well, Jinx from the hit show Arcane logged in. I didn't even make that joke about Victor last game. I'm falling off. I'm slipping. There's the
Oh, it's
Sejuani again.
Sejuani again.
Is this the Quintix Sejuani? He had a good game on it. I mean, a couple really impactful Sejuani ults. Couple, maybe...
He had
I
good
don't
ones
say bad
early,
ult.
but
Yeah.
it's a hard time. I know after later in the game, he was trying to catch like Sivir and Lilia, but really hard to catch them. There was a lot of movement speed on the side of RotM last game.
Oh, Heimerdinger from the hit show Arcane? Oh,
Wait,
Arcane comp?
What?
Oh, Aatrox. Okay. I mean, Mason for Aatrox? Yeah.
Yeah,
something like
who
that.
plays? Is Heimerdinger a support? Oh, that's Cairo pick. What am I thinking?
It's more than likely Heimer support, especially now that you locked in your top laner for Mason. The champion theoretically can go mid, but why would you play Heimer mid? Straight up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's one of the. Oh, I mean, last time I saw, he was one of the higher rated mid picks, but
So he's good into like solo queue mid picks, but he's
Yeah.
really trash against control mages.
from experience, yeah, he is.
Zenzel. Why? All right.
Maybe wait, it's probably Sejuani support again. But I think even now Sejuani support is even worse than it was last game, right?
So in the Zenzel, you'd think R3 you have your option to counterpick top already because Aatrox is picked. Or you have the option to take away one of Heimer's junglers and then ban 2 more. I don't know. It just feels like the drafting just is a step off from Oblivion. I don't want to critique it too hard because plat drafts, but
Yeah, comfort over that. But I do agree.
I feel like when you get toward the higher end of plat is where you start to want to see the drafts be a little bit more coherent rather than defaulting to comfort.
Yes.
I think that's...
It's fine to go comfort, but I think as long as your comfort fits kind of the theme,
Yeah.
or kind of like has a place in the meta, I guess.
I mean, I guess I could critique ROTM the same way. Like, Heimerdinger and Aatrox aren't exactly value picks in their slots, so it's kind of weird to slam
Yeah, I think
them down.
Aatrox kind of makes a case for it, but
I guess the
if you're
Heimer
going
because you've
fighter-
already seen the enemy bottom lane.
Yes. So again, yeah, you're right. Like it's not a pick that has to happen here. I get okay. Yeah. You make sense. I'm dumb.
Karma. What?
Karma support. Okay, so it is a Sejuani top. It could be Karma mid. I mean, I don't know with these people.
Yeah, I don't have a good read on it. There is a Karma locked in. Karma pairs well with a lot of these champions. I don't hate that pick in isolation. We'll see where it goes. If you can get a strong lane out of it. I don't think you want Karma into Heimerdinger. That doesn't feel great, but neither does Sejuani, so...
I feel like either way, it's not. You're not going to get the shove against the Sivir Heimerdinger. I don't think you're ever going to get it. And that's one of the strengths that Karma has. But I think as a duo, I don't think Jinx Karma are going to have the same impact. That is the Galio mid.
Yeah, Galio, presumably for Alpals.
Tuna salad sandwich is what I'm going to get.
Tuna salad?
Do they put mayo? Yeah, they put mayo in tuna salad, right?
Yeah. That's what makes it disgusting.
But would mustard go good with it? Jarvan Galio, they got a real beefy. They got a good engage. This
Yeah.
Jinx, I don't think Jinx is gonna enjoy life very much this game.
Yeah, this feels like they want to kill Jinx, and now they have the tools to do that. It is kind of strange to see Heimer. I know he slammed the Jarvan last week.
Yeah.
It just feels a little weird to see him on the Jarvan when all of his picks are up, essentially. Like, no Talia, but you have your free range other than that.
Is this his Master Yi? Is this the Master Yi of Heimer? Well, I mean, yeah, everything else is open. Swain. Oh, that's a pretty good pick. Okay, you see the full comp now. Some more beefiness. I think a little on the lower end of the damage from red side, just because I think Jinx does most of the damage. Swain, he's just known to be that drain tank. So I like both drafts. They both have different identities. Like they have their own identity, kind of.
Yeah, OER are definitely playing for pick. They don't 5v5 team fight super strongly. But they have a lot of ways to protect Jinx. I don't know. It's definitely interesting. It's a good look from them.
Agreed. I gotta finish my food order real quick.
I had the scoreboard wrong the whole time. Oops. Alright, draft number 2. If anyone's alive out there in chat, which draft do you like better? There's merits for both of them. You could have had anything to eat, Miggy, and you chose tuna salad. How do you feel?
I really like tuna salad sandwiches. I really like them. They're very refreshing. I think that's about all I got.
Alright.
Now I'm just deciding if I want soup.
You left your brave pants at home. You want me to wait while you go get them?
What the heck is a muffaletta? Interesting.
It's a type of bread.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have pollo mexicano. It is chicken breast inside of a baked potato.
Okay. Is that...
No, it sounds good actually. It's just the idea is a little funny.
like cooked in it, or you just put chicken in a baked potato?
You know, because it's got all the toppings on top of the baked potato, like including the melted cheese. So like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume they baked the chicken with the potato.
That seems weird. If it's
What
cooked
is a
in there, that
restaurant?
seems really weird. But
It's a restaurant, so I kind of think maybe they cook them separately, and then when you order it, they just put them in the microwave and put the chicken on top of it. So
I mean, that seems fine then.
then they got another baked potato with beef brisket. Oof, that sounds really good. I got a chicken pot pie.
All right, these champions are locked in, so it's Sejuani top. Quintix playing Karma, not Sejuani. So it's the more standard layout of these champions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm a little disappointed.
Maris just wants to watch everybody burn.
I always want to see something unique. You know, you cast 5 nights a week. You just want to see something different.
Yeah, I can see that. A little bit of different metas and stuff. My sandwich didn't even save, Maris. You gotta go do it all over again.
Yeah, at that point, I wouldn't order a sandwich. I just give up.
I'm just debating between the Reuben and the tuna salad. But I think I'm still gonna do the tuna salad. That just sounds better. Home before the storm. Oh, that's why it did that.
Oh my goodness. It's been a week already, that's for sure. Alright, 44 seconds. RTM's up 1-0. They can close out the series with a win. We got a Heimerdoodles on Jarvan with the Galio, with the Aatrox.
I'm expecting a lot more action this game with these team comps, like more than 17 kills at 30 minutes. I think this could be bloody, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, neither team has the arcane buff. We got 1-1.
What do you mean? We have Arcane Heimerdinger.
Yeah, but they have arcane Jinx, so.
Oh, is that powder from Arcane?
Oh, true.
Maybe Jarvan was there and we just didn't even know it was him. Finally in the loading screen. We will see if we get ganked by Router this game.
Kick by Router would be a good Smurf name.
That's actually one of my friend's names. His name's actually Router.
I know Router.
Not you know Router too?
I know of Router, at least. And
Yeah.
Ashton.
Yo, yep.
They got kicked out of GRLCS.
Somehow I didn't because I was a part of that drama.
What are you doing, Kale? Why are you over here? Hello. My dog has come to visit me. He's here to join
Hi,
the stream,
doggy.
I guess.
We need to do a RotM fight night again. That's what we need to do. I'm down to throw some money down.
Yeah. I'd love to say that that's in the works, but the last time I tried to put one together, no one bit basically. So maybe now, maybe I could reach out to somebody on Twitter.
Yeah, you might be able to. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but
It's weird. We've kind of lost our rivals as we've gone along. I don't have anyone. I mean, now finally, Ooga Booga, the guys, they had a gold team that they put up money for our June incentive, which was really nice of them. They just got a diamond team, so maybe they'd throw some money on.
there you go. Yeah, I know we are going to be looking for... Oh, well, I don't know if I can say it on stream yet, but you know what I'm talking
I don't
about.
care. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, we're looking for diamond players, so if anyone's out there, we'll be looking to build some more diamond rosters. So, reach out. We're down for some tryouts.
Did you lose something
Get ready
back
for...
there? Is that why you're being a pain? Yeah, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go rescue my son's ball. You can take it straight for a second.
Alright, a lot of action so far. Red Steel looks like Jarvan taking the smart path, going red to red, denying them from taking his buff. Pretty good, pretty standard so far, a little bit of invade. Of course, bot lane already has the push going on, as expected.
Alright, ball successfully rescued. It was on the AC vent, which apparently he doesn't like, so... Doesn't look like we missed a whole lot. We saw the invade from Heimerdoodles to steal away the red buff.
Yep,
And
they went straight to his red, denying it, and they'll... Yeah, they're both going to be topside about the same time.
yeah, this is kind of interesting. Ravensman will have an extra camp or two, though.
Yep. Ooh, good deny of the dash. That was really well played. Does have the ignite, and there is no flash on Sejuani, but I do think the 2v2 is stronger with Sejuani Zen early game. I think the double melee. Oh, yep, here it is.
Yeah, Raven's
Collapse on
man headed up there, but Heimerdoodle's right behind. Gets the knock up. The two junglers are fighting, and that's going pretty well for Heimerdoodles. Mason just trying to kite back
Ooh.
out, but he doesn't have it. Gets popped by the Sejuani E damage, and the flash away from the Vision of Empires. Heimerdoodle's still sticking around. Alpals is on his
Yikes.
way up, but he's being chased by Chaotic immediately. Raven's man flashes
Ooh.
away, but Heimer finishes off the kill before anything can happen. Now Blue Eagle in a little bit of trouble. Does get the stun down.
Oh,
Gets
Aatrox
the
back.
stun into the pole, but now Aatrox is back, and Chaotic has to flash away.
Oh, no.
Justice Punch doesn't quite land from Alpals. He'll have to dodge the Vision of Empire, but it's a bloody mess in the top side in 3 minutes 30.
I'm actually enjoying this bot lane a little bit. Karma's having to decide between throwing her poke or trying to kill tower, the little turrets. Pretty good. Looks like a pretty good matchup so far. Another Cole start for Loker, trying to hit earlier spikes faster.
What are these
Good.
positionings from Cairo? This is really interesting. He's put his turrets in opposite sides of the lane so that Medic and Quintic
Nowhere
have
is
to walk.
safe.
Yeah, they have to walk up into the turrets and take just a little bit of poke each time they want to go clear one. Plus, I guess you get the gold if you're Cairo because you went first strike. Interesting. Heimer's
Oh.
back in top lane.
And there is no dash
There's
on the
Golden
Sejuani.
Aegis. Yeah, no dash on the Sejuani. No flash. No way to get away. Blue Eagle
Take some farm with you.
just trying to do what he can to take the farm, and Mason finishes him off. So 2 kills on the top side for ROTM. Heimer actually hasn't sacrificed too much to do this, weirdly enough. Still even on camps.
Oh my god, I gotta get this cat out of my room. It is attacking me.
My dog has... We got him this ball that you can load like treats into. As you roll it around, it drops the treats out.
Oh, that's fun.
He's trying to fit the whole ball into his mouth, but it's like very slightly too big, and he can't do it. So instead, he's just like chasing it around while he's trying to palm it, essentially, in his helmet.
Is anything coming out? Has he realized that yet?
I think he's emptied it, or it's very near empty. He likes to roll it around and put all the kibble on the ground, and then go back later and eat it. I don't know, just dog things.
Yeah. Yeah, we had someone who was staying at the apartment for a couple of days, and somehow we inherited their cat. And it is a kitten. It just wants to play all the time, and it is currently eyeballing my curtains to climb up them, and it is climbing my curtains now.
I'm not really sure what that was from ROTM. They walk into the dragon, take a bunch of damage from it, and then walk away from it. I don't know if there's a line where you can like pull the dragon away from the vision of
I
the
think you just have to
Scuttlecrab?
come in from the backside. That's like the only way to sneak that when it's like that. I think it's just getting over the wall, like fighting it from the backside of it.
Yeah, I'm not particularly sure what the play was there, but they probably know better than I do. And by probably I mean they do, right?
I don't, so that makes one of us. A lot of damage taken from Sivir. Oh, they're gonna run in on mid. Oh yeah, look at that, free gold.
Alright. So 2-1 for ROTM, about a 400 gold lead. Kind of interesting, Heimer has his Iron Spike Whip. I want to call it Bilgewater Cutlass. Oh god.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in pieces.
Gone but not forgotten. Already got the Noon Quiver on both ADCs.
I think it's interesting, Loker twice in a row has gone for the Cull start. Just a little extra greed, but it paid off last game for him. We'll see if he can find that same success.
He's down a little bit of CS, but I wonder... Yeah, he's only down 150 gold, which I think he'll make up since he just got back to the wave.
Well, and it cashes out for 400, right? So
Yep,
as
so
long
he gets
as you're within 400.
investment. Yeah, true. You'll be ahead of him eventually. 2 free tower shots. Loker playing hard mode. How did you get yours to zoom out more than mine will?
If you hit Control-Shift-Z and then use your scroll wheel, you can zoom out.
Wow. Oh my lord.
You can also
Can you do
zoom
that
it
in-
in if you wanted to, but
Can you do that in game?
no, just spectator mode. It'd be pretty broken in game.
Oh, you can just be like Austin. He's got that really big curve monitor. You can see blue buff and red buff from mid lane. That works pretty good.
Yeah, a little pay to win there.
Good trade.
Good trade by Mason in the top lane. Yeah, just hasn't had to worry about the ignite on the Sejuani. Hasn't come into play at all as he's been really punishing the
Oh.
pick so far. And now Heimerdoodles is here. So is Shelly briefly. That was kind of interesting. EQ lands into R2 from Mason and clean as you like for the dive in top lane. Loker and Cairo will take away that Scuttle Crab and they'll spot Raven's Man headed in. Yeah, that's just free gold for Cairo. Look at that. That was 20 and 20 off of the procs of his Spell Thieves, and then plus 9 off of the first strike.
Oh, I see what
Oh, he's
Kyra's
gonna
gonna
send
do.
Oh, he's sending in the turrets in to try to steal the dragon. There they are on top of it. In comes all the damage. They don't quite have it, though.
I like the idea. It was there.
You can tell the man's played a little bit of Heimer here.
Yeah, that's what you. Yeah, he know a thing or two. Look at that, gold, left and right. He's at 552 out of the 1,000, and he is 200 gold ahead of Karma on the spell shield.
Yeah, he's three CS ahead of Karma, so like 60 gold on minions, whatever. But he's like 400 gold overall up on the Karma. That's actually kind of funny. I don't know how much that really matters, but it's neat. Cairo gets hit by the second part of that Mantra Q. Has to be a little careful here. Loker spell shields as Raven's Man is here. Heimerdoodles is ready for the collapse, just walking in, gets the slow onto Raven's Man. Heimer goes in, but the Jinx Rocket finishes off.
Oh my!
Loker, the Galio will not use the best, but they will trade back onto Raven's Man. It's a double kill for
Jinx doesn't
Neomedic,
finish
though.
him.
Jinx didn't quite finish Heimerdoodles. He's got to be very careful. Alpal's just trying to walk it on out, and he will successfully. So 2 kills on the Jinx in exchange for 1 on the Galio. Not the best trade for ROTM, but could have been much worse given how that had initially played out. Mason beat
very well. Poor Jinx walked away from the Jarvan. Could have got reset. Would have resulted in 2 kills, but drops both of them. Pretty. What was that? A 2 for 2, I think.
It was 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Bye
Oh
bye.
well, 2 for 2. Oh, and there it is.
The upgraded grenade. Do they have the damage? Loker just didn't quite have the timing on the root, unfortunately, and it looks like both of them will scoot a boot and get out in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Mason grabbing another turret plate for himself. Has to be a little careful. He saw the Vision of Empires, so you have to know Swain is at least on the way up there, and Mason will just dash on out.
Yep, and now we're looking at 1,000 gold lead overall. That leads. Oh wow, that entire lead is in the top lane. Jinx is a little bit. She's about 1,000 gold, 800 gold ahead of the Sivir. I think Sivir's gonna cash in on some plates real quick.
Heimerdoodles gets caught. Raven's Man onto him. A little slow from the W, and Heimer is out to the blast cone. Oh, just can't quite hit it. Raven's Man with enough damage to take him down. Nicely played on the Zinzao. And
This Jinx. You good? You good? My bad.
no, I was just gonna say the rest of the map going pretty well for OER, but Mason in the top lane is going to be an issue. He's got first item Black Cleaver, which is kind of interesting.
This is such a bad recall from Jinx. She's missed 3 waves, and she's gave over 3 tower plates just for that one reset. And look at that, she's missing even more. She's completely zoned off. Got action going on in the mid lane, looking like an all in. Gonna have to force the Galio flash.
Oh, he's got it up the wall. Oh, the flash from Chaotic is there, and will eventually pick up the kill. Just a little too aggressive looking for Quintic. I like the idea because you had him tied up in the minion wave, but not able to. You just don't have the damage on Galio to completely solo kill a Karma.
Yeah.
Sad.
Another solo kill. Boom.
Boom.
There we go.
Mason in the top lane.
Big dunked. Yeah, that top gap, that's a 2,000 gold lead in the top lane alone. That's what's keeping RotM here. Swain walking over, no ultimate, no flash. 1v1 in the Jarvan.
Alpels has ult when he's alive. Now running it back in.
And he's walking straight bot, yeah?
Yeah, just trying to get into range. This could be a dive potentially for OER if they really want to go for it. Heimerdoodle's delaying, finds Quintic, has the flash away on Karma. Now they're turning on to Heimerdoodles. The Galio just a little late, it looked like. I don't know that it would have mattered in the first place because he got the shield, but they
do
don't
save
finish
the
off any of
turret.
the kills. Oh,
Ooh, Jinx Rocket, nothing.
yeah, hit low.
Well, they do stop the turret from going down, which is good. Looks like they're still going to commit a couple resources here to try to get it. Oh, Loker.
Alpals is on a ward. Loker is fine. Zap lands onto Alpals. Where's the taunt? Nothing really
Yep.
there.
They're stalling turret, and that's good. Top lane got every single plate so far. Gets the Sejuani ignite up there as well, and the Sejuani ult. And they successfully saved. Well, we got 3 turrets that are down to 1 HP. That's really good. I can go grab my food real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Another weird game. ROTM up 1,000 gold, down a kill, down a dragon. All of the fights, like the big fights, have felt like they've gone OER's way. The small skirmishes, the top lane going well for return to the middle sticks. I guess this is just par for the course now. This is just how we play League of Legends here at RotM Darkwind. Mason. I don't think he wants to be too aggressive here. Has to be a little careful about how he handles the trades now, as he took an extra tower shot or two. Has Heimerdoodles up there. They're going to sacrifice this dragon immediately. Cairo might look for another cheeky little steal. He's got 1 turret over the wall to spot out, plus the ward. The ward is not doing a whole lot for him. In come the rockets, and it's just not enough. Cairo still hanging around. The silly snowman character. Not doing a whole lot, but first turret of the game actually goes to the bottom lane for ROTM as Loker and Cairo finish that one off. Mason finishes off the top lane tower, and ROTM extends their gold lead out of that play while losing the dragon. Oh,
All right, I see. I'm back. We get 2 towers for none. That's good. What we trade? Dragon?
Dragon. And maybe this mid tower.
That's a worth trade, in my opinion.
Heimer's looking for the collapse, gets 1 knockup into Alpals. They're on to Quintic, who doesn't have flash, notably, so the Karma should go down here. They just can't quite lock him out. Heimerdoodles is down. In comes the Swain. He's so healthy. It's a double kill for the Zinzao, but now Blue Eagle getting locked up. Mason trying to kite back away. Raven's Man low. Now they've reset the battle line. It's a double kill for Cairo, and Mason is just healing through everything. Loker finishes that one off, flashes over the wall to take down Quintic, and picks himself up a double kill. ROTM comes out with a man advantage on that play somehow, and they'll push in mid.
That was... Aatrox came in, and he meant some business right there. Oh, this Aatrox is massive. He's got Black Cleave already. He's got the Iron Spike Whip. Wow. A little bit of a rough engage. To get the 1-man ulti onto the Karma. No follow-up from Galio. Wasn't able to walk in and help with the Karma. But overall, it did turn out pretty good in their favor, I think. Up 4,000 gold now.
Yeah, it feels like the Galio and Jarvan just haven't quite been on the same page this game.
Yeah.
Oh, really want to see them put it together, which, I mean, it's not like a, super precise timing, difficult comp. It just, you want to be looking at the same target at the same time, which means it's probably either not getting called out in fights, or there's just a little desync between what they want to do. Hopefully they can clean that up for the future fights, but Mason on the Aatrox is putting in work.
Yeah, he's a monster up right now. He is up 3,300 gold over the Sejuani, so this gold lead is entirely pretty much on him.
Oh, Heimer getting the knock up, the Heimerdoodle Heimerdinger combo finishes off Neomedic. Almost just one-shots the Jinx. Now Heimerdoodles has to get away. Raven's Man will finish that kill off. And now looking for Cairo. They're trying to call in Loker over the wall. Simmer really can't do a whole lot against this trio of champions. Just trying to get some autos back away. They'll call in the Galio ult. Raven's Man gets knocked up, gets taken down by the heroic entrance. The flash double counter flash immediately from OER, and now Chaotic
Uh-oh.
has to pop the Swain ultimate, has the Bird Bomb available. Loker gets taken really low,
Oof.
and the flash suck is enough to take him down. Chaotic, Kale get off the table. There's things happening everywhere. Alpals gets locked up. He'll get taken down by Blue Eagle, and the main advantage this time goes to Oblivion Esports.
Yep, they over a little bit of an overstay after they get the Xin Zhao kill, but I think overall not bad. The gold lead has shrunk a little bit now. It's only down to 3,000, so they did a bit of, oh, this Jinx is not going to live, is she? Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness, Mason.
Yeah, that's a top laner right there for you.
Heimer looking in. I don't think he'll. Do you commit for this? Oh, he steals it
Oh,
with
he
the
steals!
flag! Heimer Doodles with the steal. Now they get the root with the Everfrost. Chaotic will go down to the rocket of Cairo. Raven's man is trying to fight a 1v1 against Mason. That doesn't go well for him either. The last tower shot not enough to finish off Mason in the bottom lane. There's a Jinx rocket on spawn he'll have to be a little bit careful about, but ROTM find 2 good plays.
That was just a huge series of plays from across. Oh, Jinx rocket! Oh, nope, it misses him. That was just an incredible series of events for RotM right there. Coming back in, getting the steal, getting another kill top side, getting the 2 kills on the bot side. This Aatrox is massive.
Vision of Empires. Oh, it's a Swain flank. He'll get stunned by Cairo. A little bit of damage being returned. Loker with the Boomerang Blade. It chunks him down to about 500. He has to use the Bird Bomb. Well, doesn't get the choice to use the Bird Bomb. Now Loker kiting back away, but Blue Eagle gets locked up. That's going to be the first victim of the fight. Mason is dominating now on the Aatrox. He pops the World Ender looking for more. Hits the Infernal Chains onto Chaotic. Not quite able to find the kill on the out. Flashes on him. And Heimer Doodles picks up another one on the backside. Into the dunk. The Jarvan Jacuzzi a little too warm. It's a triple kill for Mason on the Aatrox. And a 5-for-0 Bud Light next ace. I still can't say that with a fucking.
Are they gonna end here? I think they end.
They have Shelly coming in. Death timers are 12. This is a little risky, honestly, to stay away. Nexus turret number 1's gonna go down. They'll get Shelly to charge into the second one as well.
Oh my god, the Heimer turret took the aggro before the Rift Herald did.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Well, that's both Nexus turrets down at 2020. Loker just has the spell shield. In comes the Jinx rocket, but it's not going to kill anyone. Just going to bother Loker a little bit, it looks like.
That was such an incredible fight. They got so much for it. They had a 9,000 goal lead. I think they lose the dragon here, but with an open Nexus, I don't think you care.
Well, it will put them on Infernal Soul Point, which could be an issue if the game lasts 5 minutes longer.
Yeah.
This might look for it over the wall. The Q? It doesn't have the range. Oh, no. It doesn't have enough range.
Yeah, now it's just, can they hold on for 5 minutes to try to get the Infernal Soul?
But at least there is a line into the game for Oblivion Esports, right? They're
are
not
sitting
out
on
of it.
some win con.
They have a win con, which is more than a lot of teams can say at this point in the game. RTM just going to run right to the Baron.
Oh,
Mason
no.
is guarding this farthest bush toward the base, and why not? He'll get rooted up. That's a lot of healing for Quintic, able just to stay alive, but the Baron does not. And now all 5 members of RTM are wearing the purple buff.
Now, I think they're probably going to look for just one group, get a 5-man push going on. They got supers in the mid lane, use that to their advantage. I think they're looking to end on this push right here.
Yeah, at the very least, it'll put Oblivion Esports in a rough position where they'll have to choose to defend super minions or go YOLO themselves for their Infernal Soul.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but it just took 3 of them on the super wave. They're not really strong enough to kill those waves very fast.
Inhibitor turret chunk just a little bit up here in the top lane. This is, of course, the most valuable one to get if ROTM can grab it. Mason's going to recall so that he can zip on down to that bottom lane and grab that huge wave that's building. Try to get a little bit of split push action going as Loker, Cairo, and Heimer duels continue to escort the waves in. Alpals is actually split to mid lane which he can put pressure on the Nexus potentially with the Baron buff. He
Aatrox
has ult to
TP'd
join.
bot. Well, he went bot, so it looks like they're going to try to get all 3 lanes with Prio right now.
And they have just a little bit left on this Baron. It's going to drop off here soon. So probably the next wave or 2 if I had to guess. So OER's done a pretty good job defending it, all things considered. They lost a couple of waves. Blue Eagle's looking for the engagement, trying to force onto the 3. Alpals can join if he gets the call to jump in. So can Mason with the teleport. I guess that's just it. That was the engage. Sejuani and Jinx ult.
They have a little under half a Baron. They're going to get, I think they're gonna get one of the outer turrets, either top or bot lane. Mason is already working towards getting towards the inhibitor turret here.
Ravens man just walks up a little too far, sounds the Ornhorn
Oh my.
emoji, and burns down to the Leandries of Cairo. Now Heimerdoodle's walking on in. JS Chaotic looking for the engage though, pulls Heimerdoodles back in. They get the Galio ult, gets a big segment on this fight. Tot gonna land onto a couple in the backline. Heimerdoodles finishes off one with a Jarvan Jacuzzi, and
Aatrox is on the Nexus.
Yeah, Aatrox is just winning the video game right now, which I don't know that that's super important. We'll check back in on that in a second. Neomedic able to pick up the double kill. Alpals is here with him. Just flashes for the auto for the kill. And now Neomedic just plays safe, by the way.
Oh wow, this is the BM, right? Get him!
Play
and they get him right
what?
before the game ends. What a monstrous performance by Mason in game 2.
Yeah, 9-1 and 5 on the Aatrox. He got his signature champion both games, and he showed up.
Blame
on
Horizon him.
That's a
What a
couple
man.
of CS. Yeah.
Yeah. Heimerdinger having the most damage in the game though. Barely beating him by like 60 damage.
Well, that'll do it here for our stream tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Let's see, what can I talk about? What do we have coming up next? Next week we've got the surprise parties back in action next week. Plus we'll have Dark Wind once again on Thursday. We're gonna have a Sticks and Stones episode coming up that you guys will want to check out as well. There's one other thing. Oh, last week Data got a pentakill, so we'll have another jersey giveaway as soon as Wing decides how he wants to give it away and get back to us. I'll go bother him about it right now, but yeah, so keep an eye in the Discord for that. I think that's it. Anything you want to shout out, Miggy?
Nope, great series from Darkwind. Game 1 was a little rough, but they brought it back pretty well. Game 2 just completely controlled the game.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid. Apparently Victoris isn't streaming right now. Go watch Aegis, I guess. Why not? They should be in like semifinals or finals or something like that. Really fancy. For the Plat League. So go watch that. Bye.
Bye, everybody.